With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
Hello everyone. In this video we have a question that read the following, then arrange them in a correct sequence in the activity of epinephrine on the liver cells. So here we have to tell a correct sequence. We have to arrange the following statements, that is A to F. Here we have A to F, total 6 statements, and then we have to arrange them in a correct activity of epinephrine hormone on the liver cells. So basically, how does this reaction takes place? Let's see. First, epinephrine releases, right? Then this epinephrine, here we will write the title first, epinephrine, right? So first this epinephrine, so first this epinephrine will binds to the membrane receptor, right? Because we know that on the target tissue, or we can say target cell, there are receptors who receive the hormone, that are the hormone receptor, and here that receptor is a membrane receptor. So when this epinephrine binds to that membrane receptor, after that what will happen? So basically after that there will be a G protein is there, and that G protein, what it will do? Basically this G protein will binds to GTP. Okay, so what is this GTP? Basically we know the term that is ATP, right? ATP in our body, which will gives you energy, that is adenosine triphosphate. Same like that, GTP, that will means guanosine triphosphate. Understand? That guanosine triphosphate will be said as GTP, and that GTP will be formed when the G protein first the G protein will bind to this GTP, and this will cause, this binding of G protein to GTP will cause the activation of adenylate cyclase. So that will cause the activation of adenylate cyclase, and here the term cyclase is being used. So this cyclase, what it will do? So basically this cyclase will cause the formation of cyclic compound. A cyclic compound will form, and that cyclic compound is known as, will be known as cAMP. So now what is this cAMP now? So the cAMP, that is cyclic adenosine monophosphate. As we told you before, ATP, that is adenosine triphosphate. So adenosine triphosphate have some derivatives like AMP, that is adenosine monophosphate. Here the triphosphate, other than that triphosphate, here there will be the formation of adenosine monophosphate. So this adenosine monophosphate, we know that this will be cyclic. Why cyclic? Because there is the activation of this adenylate cyclase enzyme. That's why the cyclic adenosine monophosphate will forms. Okay, so this is a step. After that what will happen? So basically after this there will be the activation of protein kinase. So this will leads this formation of cAMP, that is a CAMP. After the formation of this CAMP, there will be the activation of protein, and that is a protein kinase A. Understand? So after this activation of protein kinase A, what will happen? So this activation of protein kinase A will leads to the activation of phosphorylase. So that's why after this there will be the activation of phosphorylase. So this phosphorylase activation, what it will cause now? So the next step it will cause after the activation of phosphorylase, that will be the next statement, that is the phosphorylation of glycogen. Okay, now activation of phosphorylase is done. Now this activation of phosphorylase will lead to the phosphorylation of glycogen. So here we'll write phosphorylation of glycogen. So phosphorylation of glycogen will be takes place. Glycogen into, so this is the phosphorylation of glycogen into the glucose 6-phosphate to glucose 6-phosphate. Understand? So this is the correct sequential thing by which the epinephrine will act on the liver cell. So now let's compare this activity as we seen this activity. Now let's compare this. So first, as we told, membrane receptor binding will be there of the epinephrine, right? So that is in which statement? A, B, C, D, E, F. There are total 6 statements. So out of this, B statement says that epinephrine will bind to the membrane receptor. That's why first there will be B statement. After that, next what we told, that G protein will bind to GTP, that is the guanosine triphosphate. So that is mentioned in the statement number D, that is G protein binds to GTP, and we told that after that there will be the activation of adenylate cyclase, that is also mentioned in the same statement. That's why now here it will be D statement. Next, we told that after that there will be the formation of the cyclic adenosine monophosphate, and that is mentioned in the statement number A. So that's why here now there will be A statement. After that, we told that there will be the activation of protein kinase A, and that is mentioned in the statement E, that is activation of protein kinase. So here we will write E. And next we have been told that the activation of protein kinase A will leads to the activation of phosphorylase. Understand? So that is mentioned in the activation of phosphorylase is mentioned in the C statement, that is activation of phosphorylase. So here we will mention that C2. After that, next we have been told that this activation of phosphorylase will leads to the phosphorylation of glycogen to glucose 6-phosphate, and that is mentioned in the statement F. F statement, that is the phosphorylation of this glycogen to the glucose 6-phosphate. So that's why here we will write F now. So where these letters are been written, that is B, D, A, E, C, F correctly, respectively, sequentially. So that is written in the option number 2, that is B, D, A, E, C, F. So that's why this option will be our, or we can say this arrangement have the correct sequence of the activity of epinephrine on the liver cells. So that's why this B option will be our answer. Thank you.
For class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut app today.